Is Kaizer Chiefs in a crisis? Now, I'm asking a serious question. Is Kaizer Chiefs in a crisis? Because if you look at the recent events that have all taken place, it may seem like Kaizer Chiefs is in some sort of crisis and no one is saying anything. Like the first point, the sudden departure of Nasreddine Nabi from Kaizer Chiefs. Because it was speculated that firstly, it was because of his wife. She got into a very bad accident. If that's true, I understand, and I wish her nothing but a speedy recovery and Nabi being there for her. But then it was also speculated it's because of a CAF license. Guys, I'm a bit confused. If Nabi didn't have a CAF license and we got into CAF right now and it was too late to renew or whatever, could he just not travel with the team? He could have coached away from the team in CAF Confederations Cup games. Could he not just coach via Zoom or something from home over the telephone? Is that breaching some sort of rule? Because they say he's not allowed on the bench, but I'm pretty sure he can coach from a distance. And then for the league games, he can come straight back into the team. Or am I wrong? Please educate me on that one. Another thing, remember a few weeks ago when we played Stellenbosch, and they wanted to sub off Ntwari, and Ntwari refused.
The changes, this Kaizer Chiefs team are refusing to go off, and the referee says no more time. Now Mtetwa is coming off.
Guys, how can you refuse an order from your coach to come off? I understand he hardly gets any game time, and I can see it from his point of view, being like, no, you guys hardly give me games, but now you make me play 120 minutes and then take me off. I see it from his point of view. But also, you're a professional. Listen to your coaches. They say, come off. Even though I disagree with them doing that, but still follow orders. There's got to be a hierarchy of things at Kaizer Chiefs. And it feels like all players doing whatever they want at the moment. So that confuses me. And now all of a sudden, Ntwari is on his way out of Kaizer Chiefs. He has fallen out of favor, allegedly, with the coaches. Third reason, the long list of injuries. What is going on in training at Kaizer Chiefs? Everyone is just pulling hammies and everyone is just injured at Kaizer Chiefs. So, like, our medical team and our fitness team, what is going on there, guys? We can't have this many injuries. Even the new players that have arrived, they trained with Kaizer Chiefs also, apparently some of them are injured. So clearly something is not right in the fitness department or in the medical department, which someone needs to address or have a look at it. Fourth point, squad rotation. You see, everything like interjects with each other. I'll go from mentioning the long list of injuries to squad rotation because there is a lack of squad rotation. For some odd reason, these coaches have their favorite players, even though some of them are underperforming. Some of their favorite players are literally underperforming. Early on Instagram, I worked out the GNA graph, and here it is here. Basically ranking with their GNA from the best performing players to the worst performing players. There it is. And it took me 5 minutes to work out. But yet again, these coaches will still go with the exact same players game in and game out. Number one, I understand our defense has been brilliant. We've hardly conceded any goals. That department I get changed nothing. But going forward, we're not scoring any goals. Something needs to be addressed here. Something needs to be fixed. So please, stop with the favoritisms and address the problem in attack. Please. That's why I think that also adds to the crisis at Kaizer Chiefs. Another thing, we were all fooled by the fairy tale start. The fairy tale start of winning those early games, I think, was just covering over the cracks, which are happening all right now. All the cracks are coming and happening right now, which is very sad to see because you can see it in the results that are happening. Another thing, I think there's a lack of leadership at Kaizer Chiefs, but I guess I mentioned this already with the coaching department and all of that there is no outright leader. When Nasreddine Nabi left, they should have sat down and said, okay, you, Ben Khalil Yusuf, I am the leader of this. Cedric Case, you are the leader of the defense team. Whatever, just have a proper structure. Know who calls a shot in each position. Because now it just seems like everyone's calling shots all over the place from both coaches. I don't know who's our assistant coach or who's the coach right now. Another thing, there's no clear style of play at Kaizer Chiefs. I don't know what Kaizer Chiefs is going. Are we going down the middle? Are we going on the outside channels? Are we playing possession football? It's just like we're going out there and just dealing with whatever happens. Whatever happens, happens. We have no clear style of play. And that's why I think currently Kaizer Chiefs is in a mini crisis. Now, the next game, we take on AS Simba at Dobsonville, Soweto. And the first leg, we drew 0-0. The second leg is at Dobsonville, Soweto. So by all means, this game, Kaizer Chiefs have to win. So now I'm interested to see how the coach is set up for this game and how we approach this game because it is a must win. Guys, thank you for listening to me just rant. This was just a rant why I think Kaizer Chiefs is a mini crisis. Hopefully next week I can do another video post the AS Simba game and hopefully we have qualified through to the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup. Because if these coaches get knocked out, it'll be a disaster for Kaizer Chiefs. A big, big disaster. Guys, I'm going to do more videos. Just ranting. Okay, I'm not just ranting. But yeah, more videos are going to come on this channel. Still very new. So please like and subscribe and let's help grow the channel.